Hi Healthy Fit, it's Jess. Today I'm bringing you a meditation that will focus on balance, growth, and a restart. Right now we are beginning a new month, so it's always nice to set an intention, to have a focus, or to just recharge, give yourself that nice relaxation. And that provides space for new and wonderful things to come in. And if you've never meditated before, it's simply just keeping your focus present. You're gonna focus on your breathing, and it's gonna allow you to become more comfortable. It's very rare that in our busy days, we may have, sometimes endless tasks and to-dos. And so it gives us this time to just release and relax. And sometimes this permission that we give ourselves to just be here and let go can be the most challenging thing. We may be used to giving and doing. We may feel overworked. So that's where that balance comes in. So really thank yourself for, providing time for the meditation. So I'm seated here, and you can, you're welcome to sit. You can come down to the floor, make yourself comfortable. You're in the convenience of your own space at your own time. So you can definitely lay down in a way that feels good for you. And here we're just gonna close the eyes, or you can just look down and simply focusing on your breathing. And can you observe the inhales and the exhales? What do you notice about your breathing? There may be a way to bring in an expansive breath. And perhaps the breath may be a little soft, small, and shallow. But just observing. Noticing if there's a way that you can allow the breath to become a little bit more deep, a little bit more even. And as you breathe, can you sense into your body? Can you feel the support of either your back along the floor, perhaps the area where you're sitting, you have this grounding and connection to the floor. And bringing in the theme of balance, perhaps observing any places that are asking for your attention. There may be an area that may seem a little bit tight or sore or stressed. But with that balance, also observe the places that are relaxed, calm, and quiet. And can you appreciate the stillness? Can you appreciate maybe a little bit of movement? Maybe the body is providing you a little bit of feedback. Can you listen and observe and then proceed? Again, inhaling and exhaling. And as we're here, just kind of taking you through this process, we're going to focus on the image of a flower. We're going to dive deeper into the breathing. I'm going to leave you with some exploration and time for yourself. And then we'll redirect back with that image of the flower. So kind of just giving you a little bit of guidelines. And if you feel like you just need relaxation, if you just want to close your eyes and be, just allow this to be a wonderful gift you can give yourself here. And so as you continue to keep that present focus and on this deep breathing, look at your present life as a blooming flower. Breathe into this image. And with this flower, see a bud that hasn't yet bloomed, and create the most vivid image in your mind. And now work your way down to the soil and what forms this soil for you. And turn your attention to any feelings or experiences that come up. Just give it space. Can you focus on your heart and breathe in? And offering compassion and care for whatever feelings are showing up as you continue to allow your flower to bloom and blossom. And just take your time here. Allow feelings and expressions. Embrace them fully. And be aware of how your heart feels, how your body feels. And now ask yourself, what growth have I experienced as a result of my feelings, my past events? How have these moments laid the foundation for my growth? And this process may offer you some wisdom. And if not, that's okay. And just appreciating the experience of trying to find growth. So continuing now to work your way back to each bud. And with that energy, focus on the petals. What potential beauty lies here? What excites you when you think of this flower blooming? Noticing the connection. The flower stays rooted down in the soil and can expand and extend in any direction. And that's where that balance comes into play. And so thinking about this blooming flower, thinking about the possibilities of what's to come, and breathe into your heart as you do this. Breathe in possibilities. Breathe in the expansiveness. And allow the energy of these thoughts to fill every single part of your heart. Now allow this energy to expand the tips of your fingers all the way to your shoulders. The energy also coming to the bottoms of the feet, toes, all the way up to the hips. Allow this energy to expand all the way to the top of your head. And feel this energy embracing you. And stay with this feeling for as long as you'd like. And as you're here, just asking yourself, where in your life do you feel you need a balance? And where in your life do you already have balance? But just observing, and it can be really easy to just focus negatively or place blame or a feeling and emotion with attachment. But see if you can allow any feelings to surface, anything that you no longer want to hold on to, and can you send it out in its way? And as you continue with the image of the flower? Can you sense into the balance of the left side and the right side of the body? We have differences. We have unique characteristics that make us who we are. And so keeping that image at your heart center, see if you can direct your energy to the bottom of your left foot. And now send that energy from your left foot all the way up, the knees, the hips, to your shoulder, top of the head, down on the right side, the head, the shoulders, hips, knees, out through the right feet. And then draw that energy back in the bottom of the right foot, up to the knee, to the hip, to the top of the head, and then down the left side. And so just taking your time now and see if you can incorporate some breathing here as you draw up that energy up through the left side to the top of the head, and then coming down the right side all the way, exiting out through the bottom of the right foot. And then back up through the right side all the way up to the top of the head. And then down the left side and to exit the left foot. Keeping present, practicing with purpose. And if this is something that's new to you, just embrace the experience. Just give yourself credit. Appreciate your efforts so far. So we're going to work here with this exercise for a few more minutes. Again, reminding you, trying to bring your focus, the energy, the breathing comes up through the left side. And then down the right side, exiting out. And back up through the right side. And coming down the left side, exiting out. And if you'd like to dive a little bit deeper, again, thinking about what brings you balance in your life. Where might you have that balance? And then where in your life do you need a little bit more balance? But again, it's an exploration. Just staying with any feeling or emotion that comes to surface. And staying present, staying focused on the breathing, just following that flow in and out of the breath as you work on the left and the right side. Perhaps you feel a little bit more balance, connection, strength, support, grounding, whatever it may be. It's also okay to feel nothing at all. It is your experience. You're giving the body what you need. Whatever experience you have is what is intended for you here and now. And then let's directly bring our focus back to the heart center, that blooming and blossoming flower. Affirm for yourself, I am here now in this. I am here now in this. I am here now in this. And so, what would you like to either restart or set up for yourself or draw in? I'd like you to, whatever it might be, and the hardest thing may be just thinking about yourself, what it is that you actually may need. But I'd like you to send that through your body. And then if there is something that is no longer serving you, if there is something that you want to just send out, just free your body from any tension, any negativities, any behaviors you no longer need to hold on to, whatever that may be. So we're going to work here and just keeping it simple. That way you can guide yourself and be your own inner teacher. Just simply, what would you like to bring into your life? It could be something that you want to restart. Could be, something new. And then, what would you like to send out to free the body? And that's where that balance comes in. And there may be multiple things. Each time it might be something that you want to bring in, something that you want to send out. So giving you this time for this process. And if you're in a position in your body where you want to readjust, you can always do that. So you're going to spend time with this little exercise here, and then I'll guide you back to the next step. And if at any time the mind gets caught up in thinking, it's what it's used to doing. If there's feelings and emotions that do come through to surface, allow that to happen. Allow that process of healing to happen. Remember, you are here in this moment. Staying here in this moment, reminding you if the mind gets caught up in thinking, just redirect back with the breathing. Again, drawing in what you need and releasing what is no longer serving you. Just sending out anything you want. You're creating more balance in your life. Staying present with the breathing, affirming for yourself, I am here now in this. Staying present, staying focused on the breathing. Affirm for yourself, I am here now in this. Remember, if the mind starts to wander, if we're deep in thought, going to a place we may not want to go, that's okay. You can bring anything to surface and release, and that may be what you might want to send out, but you can always redirect back with your breathing. Again, drawing in what you need, and then releasing what is no longer serving you. affirm for yourself, I am here now in this. And this process, again, is a self-exploration for you to find your own inner guide, your inner teacher. And so seeing what continues to come through. Again, it may just be relaxation is what you need. To simply release, relax, and receive. When you can relax, it allows for the body and the mind to adapt and to adjust. So appreciating this process, appreciate your efforts, just simply breathing and being here. And I am here now in this. Now, is there a particular area that you want to send your focus to? To send compassion, kindness. See where it just may be that it's drawing your attention. So you're sending blessings and healing energy to those areas, or maybe perhaps one particular place. And then can you feel that energy coming through the body? And then coming into every single cell in the body. And by doing this, each cell can experience excitement, joy. And coming back to your flower, that wonderful image of a flower that you've created in your mind's eye, this vivid, extraordinary structure. The connection of the soil, blooming and blossoming buds. And perhaps there's still more buds that would like to bloom throughout this meditation, perhaps saving them for the next time. But thinking about some self-care instructions for your flower. This particular flower right here and now. What kind of conditions does your flower need to thrive? Does it require lots of light? How often does it need to be watered? And you can be playful with this exercise for yourself. You can possibly give the flower a name or a phrase. But we are all in need of self-care and nourishment, balance, strength. And this could be translated to where you may need balance in your life. Whether it be your personal self-care or, recharging from work. Relationships. Adjusting to a new schedule. But think about how you're feeling and what you experienced during this meditation. And again, thinking about those self-care instructions for your flower or for yourself, and the conditions. What conditions do you or does your flower need to thrive? What nutrients does the flower or yourself require? And perhaps giving this flower self a name. Reminding you that we are all in need of self-care, nourishment, relaxation, balance. There's always a time to repair, to restore, to renew, to rejuvenate. That's simply with the connection of the breath. Such a simple yet complex thing. When we bring our focus to the breathing, it brings calmness, ease. Any discomfort, discern, distress can all be transformed into this enjoyment, inner peace, that calmness and ease. Continue to appreciate this present moment. Give yourself credit. Express gratitude for everything that you can do. The body and the mind is power. We have this wonderful power within us. And this flower you can come back to at any point whenever you need. Just returning back into your body without, changing too much. If you need to readjust the position of the body, you can. But I want you to observe, just nice and slowly from the bottoms of your feet, work your way all the way up to the top of the head. And from the top of the head, back down. So just kind of scanning through the body. Notice any differences from when you began this journey here today in this meditation. And perhaps there may be no differences at all. But the process of observing is a unique way we can bring in relaxation without judgments, without criticisms, without harm. We can put a lot of pressure on ourselves too easily. So what can you observe in your body? What can you appreciate as the body is a wonderful vehicle of expression and creativity, movement, and among all the sometimes endless tasks and to-dos, all of this trying and controlling, just simply releasing and letting go. If you can incorporate that into your daily life, even if it's just for one moment, if you can stop and take a breath and observe and proceed, it's something wonderful that you can do for yourself. It's a gift, it's a tool. It's what you always have within you. Just looking a little bit deeper within yourself and appreciating who you are. And the life is a miracle. It is a journey. The most challenging piece, as we can see here, is can we just be with the breath? And you can. Appreciate the possibilities. Affirm for yourself, I am here now in this. Stay connected with your breathing. And then without changing a thing, can you just gently open your eyes? And it may be all the way, perhaps the eyes are slightly open, and just kind of observing what is in your space, tapping into the senses. Perhaps noticing just subtle little movements the body may want to make, or just little subtleties in your space that you can visualize. There may be sounds, smells, the sensations on the skin, the air, the clothes that you're wearing. Just noticing all of the beautiful things. That you have, the space that allows you to do your work here. And then from here, we're going to come up to a seated position. If you're already here, that's wonderful. There may be another stretch or a twist that your body may want to make before you come up. But we'll meet up in this seated position just to wake up the body a little bit here. And I'm just going to cross one leg in front. Any way you want to arrange the lower half, that's okay. Well, let's find a nice expansive breath. Reach the arms up, inhale, and exhale, come down. Just tuck your chin in a little bit here, and just at your own pace, lifting up. Inhale, exhale, down. 2 more times, reaching up. And lowering down. Last time, lift, lift, lift. And then we're gonna add a little twist here. So come over to one side, find a nice lift, and then rotation. Look behind your back shoulder. And again, lifting up, inhale, exhale, rotate, lift, lift. And one more time each side, reaching up, inhale, exhale, rotate. Try and relax your jaw as you do this. Keep that nice calm state that you've created for yourself. Good. And then from here, what you can do is reach one arm up. You can contact your head, or you can tilt the head a little bit. We're just gonna stretch the neck. Make sure that shoulders are drawn away from the ears. And then you can start to walk your arm away a little bit. I'm kind of doing this tippy toe action away with my fingers. So walk the fingertips away, inhale and exhale. Relax, breathe. Good, and then coming over to the other side, create that space, that tilt of the head, and you can gently walk the fingertips away. Continue to relax your jaw. And then we'll come center. And the nice thing about this meditation is it might be something that you need to recharge, to give you energy for your day. It may be a nice break in the middle of your day if you're needing it. You know, you're on a lunch break and you have this time. Also, as you're winding down before bed, this is really great. And so I wanted to take the opportunity to show you. I can actually bring my iPad screen up to you, but the that flower exercise, it's really great if you want to. It helps with meditation, is to do a little bit of journaling. And because it is a present process, if you have the time, or even next time, if you want to kind of journal your experience, how you felt right after the meditation, any maybe reoccurring themes that are coming through, maybe certain areas you're really sensing into the body where you may have some tension, soreness, tightness, or perhaps you're just feeling a sense of sensation or energy. This is what I read to you about the flower and practicing self-care. So I'm just going to hold it up here. You can take a picture of it. And it's really nice for journaling. It's really nice for, doing something different. I actually have at home on my fridge, I drew a picture of the flower and I journaled my experience a little bit, but I kind of wrote different things of where I'm feeling balance in my life, where I may need more balance, and then you're writing down your set of self-care instructions for your flower, which may kind of resemble a flower itself, needing, water and nourishment, but then it can also translate to different aspects of your life. So I appreciate you joining me, but again, reminding you, really thank yourself for giving yourself the opportunity to release and to receive. And if you're someone that does a lot of the classes and you're moving a lot, and sometimes it is really a cool thing to just slow down, and that may actually be where you could have some balance, where that literal balance, it can serve you here. All right. So again, thank you for joining me, Healthy Fit. I'm Jess. I hope to see you again soon, and stay tuned for more themed guided meditations to come. And take care now.